garden for everyone within the society, so that hopefully that would impact the criminal justice system in a different way. But even given that, I'm talking, as we may mention to the last segment, about the disproportionate amount of people that are in prison, the disproportionate amount of people that are in the criminal justice system, the behavior that those who are in authority, such as police, and in the actions of Martin or Brown or Gardner or the kid in Cleveland that was shot. How do we have a more humanitarian way within our criminal justice system, along with the positive and good things about the system? Because it does keep order. If we can imagine it not having a criminal justice or policing, it would be chaotic. It would be running amok with people out in the society. So it does a good job, but we need to look at the weak parts of it and try to bring some reform. I think reform is the issue. How can we change it so it can improve? Because there's definitely a disproportionate amount of it that then would make sociologists and social psychologists see that it appears to be disproportionate to African Americans and other minorities, and in that minority group, it can be any ethnic group or the bashing of gay brothers, lesbian sisters, or anyone that might consider themselves marginalized within the society in which we live in. So that becomes very crucial to look at, I think, within the society.
You know, Dr. Sanford, let's look at some of the solutions. I would imagine that you've been involved with a large number of folks dealing with solutions and et cetera.
Yes.
Let's use the rest of this time to think in terms of how do we move toward solving some of the issues that we have here. Certainly we can't do it on this show, but at least give us some ideas to the path that we could possibly take in terms of trying to bring some answers to some of the problems that we have.
Yes. Well, just as I would like to share as I open up with my experience of working with the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Executives, just as this chief of police here in Davidson County convened with other ministers, and we had a discussion about the Ferguson issue so that people could have some clarity about community type of service from policing and how that could possibly not occur here and be proactive. So one of the solutions, I think, is having a good community relationship with authorities such as the police officers and the mayor and that group of people, so that we can have some continuity on understanding the issue, the concern, and the problems within the community. Second, coming from that framework of law enforcement agencies, we have to understand that really there is a lot of deviance because of the low income, because of family breakdown. People are being deviant. They might have more weaponry out in the community than even the police force. So I can see how they can go into situations and be very fearful when they go in there. I think we would be too. But that said, how can we then be proactive in taking a change within the criminal justice system to get our mayor and the governor to understand that we improve conditions within the social structure, meaning the communities, and helping families, and being innovative programs and innovative policing. How can we improve those conditions? A third thing, of course, is that a solution is that, of course, education. And I think from pre-kindergarten through high school, how can we better inform our kids about what happened in